Let me narrate, y'all.
And turn it down real low so it looks like you turned on the camera and recorded all this.
But you got,
And that's how you hear glasses tipping over and stuff like that.
But hey, Angelo, in terms of battery technology, electric EVs, electric vehicle, right?
What kind of technology? Battery.
Battery technology.
Battery technology.
What's your take on rebuilding batteries? Rebuilding cells in the batteries. Instead of just no battery, rebuild the cells. Well, how far are we away from that, which is they doing it now? But what do you think we can improve on the rebuilding the batteries? Rebuilding the cells in the batteries.
Yeah, that's a good one. You know, the basic design is a bunch of batteries in a network, all plugged together. But they need to do it more like computer memory. Because instead of trying to replace your whole 3,000-pound battery, this is the cell that's not working, put another one in, and power flows across the network.
But they're doing it, though. Some companies doing it, right?
It's not reflected in the repair costs. In the repair costs, this one dude, it's one awful story. His car started losing charge. Then it wasn't holding the charge, a brand new vehicle. Okay, something happened. One of his cells got punctured in some type of way, dented. And within a few weeks of a new purchase, his charge was dying. So he takes it back to the shop, and they say, "Man, you need a new battery." He said, "All right, how much?" And that in the labor was like $47,000. And he was like, "What? What?" Because it's brand new, no aftermarket was developed.
Varies the cost of the vehicle.
But don't forget, we're in that initial stage of developing the vehicles and getting everything to run. So they know it's possible, but it's probably just not cost effective now. You know,
So they better get that 30,000 to replace it instead of rebuilding it
for the
5,000.
And they get to create an aftermarket and work on that technology. But just like they talk about in the future, we'll develop better battery power, but we're selling the cars today.
But you know what they're doing? They're repurposing the batteries now. They're doing it, turning it into different natural resources instead of replacing them.
Recycle. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. And that lithium, man, that lithium is really hard to come by.
They're looking for a new. I look at it like with the batteries and the electric and things, they looking for a competitive, option. But
yeah,
in order for, this is just my take, my opinion. In order for the electric battery, the cars, the vehicles to excel and to, go to the next level, they got to actually work on some charging. They got to actually work on self-charging that vehicle while you driving. When you ain't committed, when you got to go to a charging station and take out time and sit there and let it charge. Now we accomplished it with combustion engines. So hey, if y'all finna come with a whole new genre of electric vehicles, that's what they gotta put some.
Well, Michigan's the first to do it now.
I still think hybrid.
That's what the infrastructure.
If you gonna go with in competition with combustion engines, you gotta give them everything that they offering. So you ain't going through. I mean, you gotta get your gas, but you know what I mean.
Well, it surprised me with the horsepower.
But as far as your electric go, and then that's a back thought because you got a battery, you got an alternate. It's worked out, it's figured out. But with the electric, it's not figured out. They figured out how to get it to moving, but for the future, they got to figure out how to make that vehicle
charge itself.
You know what I mean? And it might not charge it to the point where it'll be a full charge, but have it where it's a sustaining charge.
But what about
That's what the infrastructure for the freeways and the streets where you can go down a certain
They've got that like the wireless charger for the iPhone.
This is the first thing they're doing.
They can figure out a way
But
to
you know what though? I
charge
think
through the.
your son came up with a proposition in terms of how do you get how do you put some form of generator system in the wheels, called the motors in the wheels, and then
like a generator.
and then the motors charge the motors in the wheel turn around, have that generator mechanism
Push the power. Yeah, they can figure that out
to charge the battery.
Now, what's this? Let me
As
put
a
about
rule,
this
as a
crazy
rule.
thought here, Dorsey.
Yeah.
This is a crazy thought here.
Uh-huh.
What if they hook up with DTE?
Yeah. Oh.
They
Lock the gang down.
Hey, no, DTE like your license to have juice.
Yeah.
And they can power that motherfucker.
That's
They
how,
cut you off.
that's what the,
See,
the
like
whole, that's what
wireless
they've been
power.
trying to do. They've been
How
trying
you
to have
charge
it so
your phone
you
on
buy
top
an
of
electric
something?
vehicle and you get plugged up at your house. Now, if you got the money, you can pay that type of money and build it at the house. But they gotta have it where you can have an electric man come through and you know what I mean, whatever it gauge
Yeah.
it take, and have that hooked up. And that's how most people is thinking about electric vehicles. That's in the back of their mind.
Right.
Oh, I'll be able to plug my vehicle
Well, you
up in
can't.
my
You
driveway.
can do that. That's easy.
You can do that, but the cost.
But
I used to get in
but
trouble
I'm saying
for
DTE
leaving the iron
in the
on
air,
all
and the
day in
frequency
school.
in the air.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't pay your
calling
bill,
cars
they shut
every
you
You
down.
gotta have
right
that. You
there.
gotta have
Shit,
motherfucker come in
no,
there. They gotta have that. They gotta have that fit.
Man, stop
So
that.
you can plug it up. You
Hey,
know,
the white
it
folks
costs.
decide.
All that costs.
Lord up, man. How you gonna charge
You
a
know
car
what
while
you're
you riding,
saying
man?
then? See what we need to
The
do.
white folks come
That's how
out.
we do with combustion engine.
Remember how people used to
Charge the
sell
car while you
electricity?
driving.
Yeah, but we talking about gas now.
Yeah, that's how they do with the gas. They charge it up while they. And the thing with electric is that they once they figure out the charge, how to throw some more power up in there,
Uh-huh.
and the thing they got to figure out is how to have it at a minimal setting where
Well, hold
it
on.
don't blow some shit up. You
But
know,
they got, but
throwing more
check this
power
out.
up, some hot
DTE
shit.
Blow the battery up.
But
Yeah.
DTE can pull off. DTE can pull off that.
Well, that's happening too. The cars already have fans.
And it works off a solar.
You know that lithium fire, you can't put it out with
What
water.
about solar?
Yeah. No, you can't. Yeah.
Solar work, but it's not gonna give you the
Yeah,
it's
power.
not gonna
The
give you the
juice.
juice
The juice.
to push them cars like you need to have push.
Now,
You
but
know?
the DTE
Now to have the solar to plug up a radio or some shit, yeah.
I was just gonna bring on that one
You in
question.
front of here.
On that one answer where he says, where it self-generates.
By the
Now, you remember the old swings we had back in the day, right?
Yeah.
We had the light,
Yeah,
had
light it up.
and it would light up. Now, if they would come with something like
Yeah.
that, whereas you driving the generator, it would self-generate,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
Then the world about.
Everybody buy it. Everybody buy
But
it.
then they gotta figure out how to get this.
But then
Place here at the proper size.
That never happened.
But if you do
How
that,
you gonna say all companies
if
now?
you do
But
that,
the shit
if
that
you
That's
do
a
that-
good idea what he's
But
saying.
if you do that, you will kill Fred's business model to buy charge stations.
Well, not really, because see, it's supplemental power. And just like the turning can create power in all four wheels,
Right.
you can do the same thing for the steering wheel, the knobs in the car.
Motion
And
plus
have you seen the
energy.
shoes
It's been
that
proven.
light up
You
from
got
the
fall.
pressure?
Yeah, the walk. Yeah.
So you got the tires,
Water falls down with the
pressure
mix.
on
That's
the
heat. That's
ground.
heat. That's heat.
But see,
So
you have to
motion
convert that
makes
back to
power.
electricity
It's
from the
also
battery.
moving.
Supplemental charging
generate
from
its own
different
power.
places.
But
within
you
the
had an
Right,
idea
they never go in.
about the bikes when you had the bike.
So he had a super genius idea going there.
Yeah.
Who that?
Right?
Oh, he had an idea.
But
I was
see, they
elaborating
go
on
to
it.
Well, but see, you came and plugged it
To
in.
be able to charge it
Well,
and
no,
make
no,
that.
he's simple.
The part is gonna be
See,
big.
That's how Mr.
So,
Abdul is. He can
they don't have to
he can take a
they don't
story and put it to a picture.
Oh, he's
There you go.
That's why I call it HD, high definition.
Right, right,
They don't
right.
got the they don't got the advanced
Yeah.
knowledge right now
Right.
in order to make something that they can
That's how it
recharge and can be able to fit into that
Well, how
car
you
compartment.
gonna take out
You know
that
what I
thing
mean?
just that it's not
It's not-
commercialized?
it's-
It may be there.
They have it.
Oh wait, yeah, they're gonna have some
It's just
extra
not
battery
Who can
that
afford
you
it?
can hook up in your
To the
trunk so
nicer
you can have
people,
some
Well,
more
no, they
range.
ain't ready.
Nah.
But the type
I
of
can't make
juice
no
it
money
need-
off of it. That's
But the
just
type
like
of juice it
using water to power your car versus gas.
Ooh, I would love that though.
Well, what about what about cooking oil? They take a garbage and turn it to fuel. What are you talking
McDonald's
about?
tried.
Yeah, they were doing it. Bad fuel was oil and turn it to fuel. Some guys had to
Yeah, they can
convert
do
it to burn it off fuel, which is a cleaner energy. Supposed to.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of it out there too.
What's that, bro?
That oil. That's why McDonald's would have been the perfect place.
French fry grease.
You pull up to McDonald's
No.
like at Costco and get your gas. They take all that grease that they
Hey,
use and
hey.
pump it into the
You
system.
drive down the
They
street.
ain't using enough grease.
You drive
Yeah.
Well, but it could be
won't
used.
enough.
Plastic
It won't be
cars.
enough.
Right.
It won't be.
Yeah.
It won't
I
be
guess
enough.
you're right. Maybe 2 or 3 cars a
Yeah,
day.
it won't be.
No, it's not that they don't
But it's
have
a
knowledge.
zillion
They don't
McDonald's.
have knowledge to make little stuff, but it's just right now. They can't make it cost effective to put into the every vehicle.
Mass,
And,
can't
you
do
know
it
what I
mass,
mean?
can't do
They
it
can't
scale.
mass produce
Can't
nothing
do
like
it.
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what they can make to actually charging vehicles is just too big and it's too cost. You know, it's too much over. It's just gonna cost.